What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Flicking on My Big Tarot, here where I bring you the beauty, juice, and spiritual truths. I'm your spirit guide host, Miss DC. And today, you guys, I'm back with another general reading for the sign of one of my favorites, Leo. Please understand this will not apply to every single Leo, as every single Leo is not going through the same situation. Cross watchers, you're more than welcome to join in, tune in, but please utilize this information for the most positive purpose, okay? Spirit told me to talk to you. I will be talking to you guys with 3 different tarot decks, okay? All of my information will be in the description box below. If you want a personal reading, they are $27, okay? Cash App as well as donations are accepted and appreciated. And without further ado, okay, Leo, I'm talking to you. Now, y'all know y'all my favorites. Now, I just got finished doing Cancers. I was getting ready to say Cancers, Leo. I just got finished doing Cancers reading, and it pissed me the fuck off. Like, it pissed me the fuck off. Like, it pissed me the fuck off. And I'm trying not to transfer that energy into this reading, but that shit pissed me the fuck off. But anyway, Leo, what's going on? Y'all know I'm an Aquarius. Y'all my polar opposite sign, and I love y'all. Healing family issues is y'all first card that popped out. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So your parents might have done something in the past that might cause you to have a negative effect in your relationships now. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now, okay? And like I be telling everybody, be careful, be cautious with what you ask for, because you just might get it. If you've never seen the movie Bedazzled, watch the movie Bedazzled with what's that dude name? The dude that played in the movie The Mummy. Damn, what's his name? I forget his name. Matter of fact, let me look real quick. I forget what his name is. Bedazzled the movie. Okay, what's his name? Brendan Fraser, that's his name, and Elizabeth Hurley. Bedazzled. Watch this movie, okay? And I should have said this to the other sign, but I didn't think about it. But it's crazy because you saw that fire. Leo reminds me of fire, and you all's ruling planet is the sun. So yes, be careful what you ask for. And in that movie, just spoiler alert, the movie is about a dude who wants this woman, and she has somebody. So he runs into the devil. But when he runs into the devil is the girl that's dressed up. She got the nice boobies. She beautiful. She all of this. And so she grants him, I think it's like 3 wishes. And for every single wish that he had, he got it, but it came with some problems that he didn't want. And the thing was, he wasn't careful. It's kind of like, and I'm going to just give you an example. I want $1 million. And so she's like, okay. She gives him $1 million, but it's what came with the $1 million. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't really want to do too much of a spoiler alert, but it's like if you say, oh, I want a beautiful, smart woman. You can get you a beautiful, smart woman, and she might be built terribly bad. She might be beautiful, she might be smart, and be missing both of her legs. Not saying that there's anything wrong with anybody like that, but you might be one of those people who, hey, I want to work out, with my person, or I want to be able to go hiking, or I want to be able to do certain things with a certain particular person. But if you don't have that, you know what I'm saying? Or you might say, hey, I want somebody that make a lot of money. And then you get somebody that make a lot of money and they a hoe. He or she. So be very careful with what you ask for, because you will get it. And then some. Okay? And if you haven't seen that movie Bedazzled, you need to watch it because it's actually really, really good. But let's get into your reading. I'm so motherfucking hype right now because Cancer got me turned the fuck up. Like, Cancer had me all types of mad to the point where I was like, you know what, Cancer, I might not even do Cancer readings no more because y'all gonna piss me off. Y'all withdrawn. Okay, Leo, you withdrawn from something you're not paying attention to. I feel like if you look at this card, you see how in the bottom, you see this, it's a hand. It's somebody's hand and it's underneath this cup. And you see this the strip right here. You see this is popping out, is jumping out, and she's looking the other way. Her hand is down here, but it's not connected. She's not grabbing anything, it's just hanging. And what she needs to be paying attention to, she's not. This card means withdrawn. So again, healing family issues. If your love life, if you're in love with somebody or you're in a relationship with somebody, how your relationship with your parents were may reflect how you're dealing with this. And if you had parents that were kind of withdrawn, it might cause you right now to be in this energy of being withdrawn. Okay? Oh, Leo, let's talk about it. Okay. Not only are you withdrawn, you're planning something. Not only are you withdrawn, but you're planning something. And I don't know how good the plan is, and I don't know if it's a good one. Meaning it might be some deception, it might be some deceit, but you're planning to go towards something that you're trying to reconcile. You're trying to reconcile with somebody. You might be trying to, like I said, you might be trying to fix a relationship. You might be trying to mend a relationship that may have been broken. You may be trying to communicate. You may, like I said, maybe trying to communicate some type of reconciliation with someone. But the issue is the news you may get may not be good. Either the news you're trying to get may not be good, or you're finding out bad news. It's like you might be on social media, or you might I feel like you might find out something, and you're going to find out something about an energy that you're dealing with. And the energy that you're dealing with is a biatch. The energy that you're dealing with is somebody who's aggravated, somebody who's petty, somebody who's like very bitchy. Okay. And excuse my language, I don't give a fuck, but whoever you're dealing with is very not eggy. I don't know where the fuck eggy came from, but it's like aggy, very agitated, very bitchy, very just moody, like why the fuck is you acting like that? And this is probably the energy that you're picking up with whoever it is that you're dealing with. It's either they're in this mood or you're in a bitchy type of mood. But I really don't think it's you. I think it's who you're dealing with. And I say that because you got this Page of Cups. This is my fantasy card, and it's been coming out a lot. This relationship is that fantasy relationship. If you have an idea of the type of relationship that you want, this would be that this way. This is that fantasy relationship. Is if I could have a relationship my way, it'd be like this. But this is the Page, and it's like an immature, a not so good. It's a relationship that is like, it's not the way you planned it. It's not the way you thought. The grass ain't greener on the other side, and you've either found that out, you're finding that out, or you're going to find that out. But I feel like right now, you might be making a plan to reconcile with somebody, but you're trying to reconcile with somebody who's in a nasty, who got a nasty ass attitude, somebody who moody, somebody who's bitchy, somebody who, you know, just is not the relationship that you genuinely want to be in. Somebody that might like irritate your nerves. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody who might just freak the fuck out, flick the fuck out on you. You know, somebody that just might switch up on your ass real quick, and you just like, damn, where the fuck that come from? You know what I'm saying? You might stop looking at their social media. You might stop trying to find out stuff about them. But I feel like you're probably getting some news or you're finding out something about them that you just don't like. And it's putting you in that negative energy. It's putting you in that Page of Cups in reverse energy. So again, you want a relationship, you're going to get one, but be very careful with what you ask for in that relationship if you ask. Because if you put it in the universe and you just tell the universe, hey, I want a beautiful girl that got money, you going to get you a beautiful girl that got money, but she going to be retarded as hell. She going to be beautiful, she got money, and you be like, damn, how the fuck you get this money? And it's an inheritance, or she found it, or some weird shit like that. See? All right. So you haven't ended a cycle, or a cycle hasn't ended. And this card is right underneath the Page of Swords. So this tells me that somebody that you're dealing with hasn't closed out, or maybe you haven't ended a cycle yet in order to move on to somebody else. And right now, you're not trying to move towards whoever this person is because it's right under the bitch. And it's like, I don't feel like dealing with that. And what I know about Leos don't like being around negative ass people. Leos don't like being around people who are going to bring their creativity down, that's going to bring their energy down. Leos don't like being around people like that. They don't like hearing bad news. They don't, anything negative, Leos don't want to be a part of it. Leos are very happy people. Leos are very creative people. They're very energetic people, and they like to stay away from, it's like they're always around people, and they're always around shit that's going on, but they try to keep the peace. You know what I'm saying? But you're dealing with a young, wild, and free type of energy. And it might not be the young, wild, and free that you like. You know, it might be that young, wild, and free when you just like, okay, like you, like, I know I do a lot, but you doing too much. Like, this person is really not giving a fuck. And you're withdrawn, possibly because of that. And right now, I feel like it's something to do with your options. You may feel like you don't have no option. You may feel like you trying to figure out how to get multiple options, how to get out of something, but you're trying to keep yourself together. Um, you're keeping yourself together, and you're doing this by doing deep introspection with self. You're possibly going and you all love knowledge, you all love learning. That's kind of y'all's creativity. You learn through your creativity. So it's like you might like, excuse me, you might like photography, let's say. And my best friend of 17 years is a Leo, and my best friend's husband is a Leo, and I've also dealt with a couple Leos in my life. And so it's like they find, it's like they'll get into something, and that something will lead them into all of these other places that they didn't really think that would lead them into it. And it's like, I draw, and for whatever reason, drawing got me into plant life. And you're like, well, damn, how did you get into this? Or plant life will take them into the marijuana business, or some type of business aspect, but it didn't have nothing to do with this. But this is kind of how Leos are. They learn through their creativity. They learn everything else through their creativity. And creativity is everything for Leo. And with this Hermit, there is some deep introspection of yourself that you're going through right now. Okay. Now let's clarify what the fuck is going on. What is the Seven of Swords? What is this plan? Is it deceitful spirit? Give me some information on the Seven of Swords. Because I see that knife in his hand. He got that hood on. He got them feathers in his bag. And this crow is in his nest just crocking, if that's a word. Knight of Swords. So you're running towards something in your mind. This is a mental thing. We got the Seven of Swords and we got the Knight of Swords. The suit of swords is the thought process. So when you think swords, think thoughts. And so with this Knight of Swords, the Knight of Swords is running persistently towards something. And so it's just kind of like very impulsive. It's like, I can't wait. I just got to go. And Leos tend to be like that. It's just kind of like they're risk takers, especially sexually. So Leos, y'all better strap the fuck up, because a lot of y'all be like, y'all like taking risks sexually. Like y'all will be the first ones to not throw no condom on when y'all sleep around. So don't do that. Don't do that. And some of y'all know exactly who I'm talking about and what the fuck I mean. And if I don't know you and you watching this, if you agree, and let's be honest, because I'm not finna feed you no bullshit. Spirit told me not to lie to y'all. Spirit told me to be completely motherfucking honest, and I'm the perfect person to motherfucking do it. So if this is so, leave me a comment and let me know. But the Knight of Swords is kind of like an impulsive thought process. It's like, when I think it, I'm gonna do it. I'm not going to think about it, weigh the options, then try to leave a little room for this. Nah, it's like I think and do. It's like no waiting. Let me get one more. Queen of Wands. So it's whoever it is you're dealing with, because we got this Queen of Wands in reverse. And it's kind of like with this Queen of Wands, like I said, it's a young, wild, and free type of energy. And you got the Queen of Cups at the bottom. And so I feel like this just means you're acting out emotionally instead of logically. Okay. You're acting out emotionally instead of logically. And I meant to pull from the top, but I ended up pulling from the bottom. So this was literally meant for you. And you're dealing with somebody, you're going towards somebody mentally first. You're going towards somebody who's young, wild, and free. And you're making a plan of some sort, possibly to go towards this person, or possibly to get away from this person. What is this Five of Swords? King of Pentacles in reverse. See, you're trying to reconcile with somebody who don't have their shit together, they may not have no money, they may not have nothing of value, they just don't got shit. And this might be an older person. I feel like a more advanced person who ain't shit. Just like that uncle who like 50 or 48 through 50, and he don't got no job. He drink beer and sit on the couch all day. You know what I'm saying? So this is kind of like an adult figure, like a father figure or a masculine figure that don't got his shit together. Or and a masculine energy don't necessarily have to be a man. It could be a very emasculated woman, like somebody who like a woman that runs the relationship, like, I tell you what to do, you know. And I feel like you're trying to reconcile, or you're trying to make menses with somebody like that. And you and Leo, y'all too have a habit of dealing with people that bother you, people that don't give you as much energy as you give them. Okay, what is this King of Swords, Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups? You're trying to give your love to a bitch. You're trying to give your love to somebody who is mean to you. You're trying to give your love to somebody who don't really respect you. You giving your love to somebody who don't treat you the way you want to be treated emotionally. Like, they may disregard how you feel. You might say, oh, damn, why did you might do something and they say something to you and you like, damn, why did you have to say that? Like, I don't think what I did, deserve that. Or, I mean, you ain't have to say all of that. And they're just kind of like, well, so, You know what I'm saying? Somebody that just kind of disregards your feelings, somebody that don't really give a fuck. Like, what is this Page of Swords? Ace of Wands. So you have high intuition on whatever it is that you found out or whatever information you know. You know something and you have very, very high intuition about it. And it's like, do not ignore the red candy. One more, Spirit. Hermit. You're finding out information that's leaving you in hermit mode. We got the hermit mode in reverse and we got the hermit mode here. Don't worry about my nail, okay? Don't worry about it. But we got the hermit here twice in both of the readings. And so, like I said, you know, and you're doing deep introspection because you know. You got the hermit card, which is isolating yourself from everybody, and the Ace of Wands is literally knowing. Like, it's like, I know this shit, and it's right under the Page of Swords. You know what I'm saying? So what is this Page of Cups? Two of Wands. Trying to make a decision, possibly can't make a decision. Knight of Cups in reverse. See, Knight of Cups is a player-like energy. I told you. Queen of Wands, Knight of Cups, young, wild, and free. Okay? And you're trying to make a decision on this motherfucking relationship. Like, is this something, this is not a romantic, this is not a new romantic cycle. This is a non-new romantic cycle. It's the opposite of a new romantic cycle. So you're dealing with, and look at the card that is clarified by the Page of Cups. So what this means is this relationship is upside down and you're trying to figure out whether or not you want this new romantic cycle or not. But no, don't take it. If this person don't treat you the way you want to be treated, leave them the fuck alone. What is this Queen of Wands? Ace of Swords in reverse. Blocked intuition. Blocked intuition. You feel one way about this person, but you feel one way, but you know the other. So this is like heart over head, okay? Heart over head. And that's what I'm going to name this. Head over heart, I mean. Or it may be heart over head, because that's what you all are doing. Switch, okay? That's what you all are doing. What is this Seven of Cups in reverse? No option. Not feeling like you have option. Not feeling like you have a choice. But you always have a choice. Always. What is this Seven of Cups? What is this Seven of Cups? You wasting something or you're losing something. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Not saving something, losing something, not feeling like you have no option in what? Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Family, money, wealth, finances, like everything. Relationship, finances, creativity. It's like you don't feel like you have, and I see a lot. I see Pentacles and Cups. Emotional value is what I feel like. How you don't feel like you have options in emotional value. Like you don't have any emotional value. Like it's not worth anything. That's what that no options is. It's not worth shit. It's not worth shit. Ten of Pentacles is the loss of everything of value. And Four of Pentacles is not saving something. It's losing something, being wasteful. Just, you know, not spending wise. And when it comes to this, I feel like emotionally it's like no option. What is the World card in reverse? What is the World card in reverse? Seven of Cups. So you haven't completed a cycle, but you have options, possibly. Nine of Swords. The options that you have, you feel like aren't good enough. The options that you have, you don't feel are good enough. And the options that you have are probably bringing you more anxiety. It's like the more options that you have, the more anxiety you have. You know, one more, Spirit. Ten of Swords. See, you got Nine of Swords and you got Ten of Swords. This person is going to hurt you or is hurting you. Ten of Swords is a stab in the motherfucking back. Then you got Nine Swords to follow. Okay? Now you got Nine Swords and then you got 10 swords to follow. Nine of Swords is stress, anxiety, frustration. Okay? You need a mental disconnect. The Ten of Swords is a stab in the back. It's a hurt. It's a pain. And that's what the fuck you're dealing with. And you're giving yourself those options. And that's why you're unsuccessful, because you're making your options hurt you. You're allowing your options to hurt you. You're allowing your options to mistreat you. You're allowing your options to put you in an unsuccessful place. And because of that, this is the energy that you're in. Deep introspection. So, Leo, listen, get with somebody who is compatible for you. Get with somebody who you don't feel obligated to stay with, even though you're uncomfortable with them. Okay? I am here to give you spiritual, accurate guidance. I'm not here to bullshit you, and I'm not here to tell you anything you want to hear. I'm telling you what you need to hear. Okay? That's what I've been called to do. I've been called to tell you exactly what the fuck you need to hear. I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. And what you need to hear is that whoever it is that you're dealing with, if they're not making you comfortable, if they're bringing your creativity down, if they're making you feel less than happy, then cut them the fuck out. We're not doing this shit in 2021, okay? Until then, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. Leo, I'll holla at y'all.